What's up, guys? Do me a favor. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know. Got a few people in here already. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday time. And I hope you're all as super busy as I am, because that is what this time of year is all about. Super, super busy. We've got Nick is going to miss it. We've got M2K in the house, ATB, Seabass. Okay, loud and clear. Awesome. John R is in the house. Just hit us with a super chat right when we get in. Right when we get in here, John. Super appreciate it. Hopefully that your rain check on your date goes well and you get to do some fun stuff. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people in the house now. I wanted to start off with some questions. I do have a brand new box of Tri-Treats. I call them International Snick Snacks. The brand name is actually Tri-Treats, tritreats.com. I have not opened it. I did peek to see what country it was, but I haven't opened it. So thank you, John, for that. And hopefully you guys are going to have Carlos come up in about 20 minutes. We're going to try 2 snacks, maybe 3. So stay tuned for that. That's kind of our new thing. So hopefully that breaks up everything. Sean Shia. I think that's how you say it. Shia? Zia? I don't know. Sean, thank you. First time here. Welcome. Cesar Joel, my brother, my guy. HP Sorry. George Morales says loud and clear. Kirby. We got Carlos is in the house. He's not playing Fortnite, so we shouldn't have the lag. He's not streaming or doing everything else. Francis Yoon, greetings and salutations. Charlie says, or Carlos says he'll be up here in 19 minutes. He's a very punctual boy, which I like. Wong Wei, what's up, man? If you guys have not seen Wong Wei Travel's YouTube channel, absolutely check it out. Wong Wei, it walks the walk 100%. A lot of good information, a lot of good experience from Wong Wei. So check that out. What's up, Derek? Derek's still thinking about moving to Dublin from dude. I just saw on a reel or a short or something. Dublin's like the 4th safest place in Ohio. And I was just in Dublin last weekend, first time in a while. Luke, big hugs from Barcelona. What's up, Jonathan Martinez? What's up, man? I love Spain. I can't wait to go back to Spain. We are headed to Portugal at the beginning of the year or spring break, but definitely want to hit Spain really, really, really soon. Partying in Willoughby. Willoughby? Where is it? I'm not sure where Willoughby is, man. Probably northern Ohio. I'm more of a southern Ohio boy. So let me take a look at some of these. Let me take a look at some of these questions we have. We don't have a bunch of them, so I want to get to some of them. This is a good question here, and this is from my good friend Stan, the Credit Frog. Stan says, or he asked, if someone offered you a 1 week, and I want you guys to answer this as well. If someone offered you a 1 week, all expenses paid trip to Singapore, but you had to fly from New York City to Singapore in economy class. So New York to Singapore in coach, would you do it? Your wife and son could come too. Now that is a really good question, and I'm interested in what you guys would say. And I'm sure that younger people are like, yeah, man, put me in economy. If anybody knows, I'm going to say CPAS, you read my mind. If anybody knows, how long is that flight? I know it's a super long flight. CBAS says 19 and a half hours. Yeah. Longest flight in the world. Wong Wei says, economy. Listen, hey, Victor Coban from Puerto Rico. What's up, man? I'm going to say, Stan, listen, short answer, no, I'm not going. But I want to explain myself. It's not that it's not that I'm uppity and I can't do economy, but I am old. I'm losing my hair. I'm getting older. So I need more comfort. But besides that, here's the stipulation. Does the all expense paid trip count for my time off work? If you're paying for my time off work, which is expensive to take time off work, right? If you're paying for my vacation time or compensatory time or anything like that, I'm going. I'll do 19 and a half hours in economy if you're paying, but if you're not, I'm not doing it. It sucks because my trips are usually really short because I can't take off that much time. But if you're paying for my time off, which would be more expensive than the trip, I'll do it. But I don't think that was part of the deal. So if it's not, if you're not paying me for my time off, I can't do 20 hours in economy. Yeah, it's even for free, even if you put me at a 5-star hotel and all this, it's not going to be worth it for me because I'm going to be miserable for 20 hours. I have sleep apnea. I sleep with a CPAP machine. I used to be a tough guy. Now I'm a older, softer person, and I need comfort. Just sorry, Stan. Just wouldn't be good for me. Just a Bill says he's singing. Is that Dan Fogarty? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Yeah, got Red Sox 101 in the house. Seabass is taking that exact flight next summer, but in business class. Singapore Airlines business class is one of my favorites, guys. I know you guys know that I've talked about it before. Singapore Airlines business class, the soft product, the service, still blows my mind to this day. When Carlos is on here, you can ask him about it. He loved the flight attendants, and the flight attendants really liked him. Very good to us there. Decayed Mushroom says he's in New Orleans. The Roosevelt is awesome. Nice, Decayed Mushroom. Just had a po' boy at Mother's. Oh, see? Okay, so Decayed Mushroom followed some of our advice, and he's down in the Big Easy having a good time. Nice, Mushroom. Nice work, man. Francis said, yeah, his airport's San Francisco, so that maybe. Yeah, John R. says that sounds hateful. What if you fly to and from Ireland? You mean New York to Ireland or Ireland to Singapore? I don't like Ireland to Singapore. I could probably do economy New York or Boston to Ireland. 5.5 hours, something like that. Stan says, hey, Stan just hit us with a super chat. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So that's what I thought you'd say. Stan would do it. Stan's tougher than me. He's of tougher stock than I am. I think that what kills me is the sleep apnea, though, because there was a time when I could just sleep in a chair and I would be fine. I can't do it anymore. And I don't think, and I definitely wouldn't take my wife and son on a 20-hour economy flight. They would never forgive me. They're spoiled. Thanks, Charlie. Okay, whatever happened to my U.S. bar application? Okay, I applied for the U.S. bar. They did not outright deny me, so I called them, and I said, hey, I want to explain why I may not have gotten instantly approved. Because she said that you were not approved because of the inquiries and the new accounts. So I told her, I said, hey, I would like to move this to a manual review. I said, I have these inquiries because I have been starting small businesses in the last year. So I have 3 small businesses and I've been trying to acquire credit for those small businesses. I said, and you may see that the inquiries are substantially greater than the new accounts. So she sent it to a manual review and I got denied again. Oh, my Filipino head of security, Glenn Ardonia, says, I'm such a wuss. He says, what happened to you? Listen, man, I used to be a tough guy. I'm not. The old age really takes a lot of that toughness away from some people. Maybe I'm just, Dino, maybe I'm just soft in my old age. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Enough Singapore slings. I'll sleep in coach. There you go. I don't think it's bad if you can do it. Wong Wei, we did Comfort Plus to Dublin a couple years ago, and we've not done that since then. And my wife has said we have to do business class for those long haul flights. She's even told me she won't go to Hawaii unless it's in business class. But for us, Hawaii is two pretty long flights, so I can understand. I don't think we're going to be doing any. Fortunately for us guys, we don't have to ride and coach for those long hauls. We're going to be traveling a little bit less this next year, but doing it bigger. So that's kind of where we're at now. A little bit less, but we're doing a little more high-end stuff. Derek just redeemed 1.2 million Alaskan Airlines for $700 in Barnes & Noble's gift cards. Then I promptly lost the gift. I hope you're kidding, Derek. I hope you're. If you're not, I don't know which is worse, redeeming them for gift cards or losing the gift cards. Is Carlos says it's lagging a little bit. Is anybody lagging? I definitely put this on 720p instead of 1080 to make sure we weren't lagging. So hopefully, John says he's not soft. At one point in my life, I treat myself to awesome flights. Right on, man. I am doing that also, but I am also softer than I used to be. I spent a lot of years lying on concrete floors and all that good stuff, especially in my Navy days. I just don't have that toughness. Stan says we're lagging a little bit. So maybe my son and wife can not be streaming. We'll see. All right, here we go. 50-foot Ethernet cable, direct router through the ceiling should work. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that, but we may have to come up with a fix like that, I think. Yeah, the Joker just he just found $700 in Barnes. He wants to read a lot of books this year. He's going to read a ton of books. Let me see what other question we have in the community post, guys. Catch631 says, what Capital One transfer partner would you look at to get to the States over to Ireland? Since we just mentioned Ireland. And then from Germany back to the States. Let's focus on the one. Just off the top of my head, I don't like to research these questions. I like to, Dino says I'm doing the dial up. Right off the top of my head, Catch, let's do British Airways Avios, and let's transfer those Avios over to Aer Lingus, and we can get phenomenally cheap economy flights from Boston or JFK to Dublin, Ireland. Really cheap, 12,000 Avios. Back from Germany, let's do Frankfurt, Germany to JFK, and let's use 60,000 Aeroplan points to fly on that Singapore Airlines business class. Joe Barretto's in the house. What's up, Joe? What's happening, man? So Catch, back to let's do economy on the way there, and Aer Lingus we're going to transfer to British Airways. And on the way back, let's pamper ourselves and let's splurge, and let's use Air Canada's Aeroplan to book Singapore Airlines for $60K back to JFK. You'll love yourself for doing that. Matt Clausen's in the house. What's up, Matt? If you haven't checked out Matt's YouTube channel, he's got a really good one. A lot of current events type stuff. Sorry. Turkish for $70K. Air Canada miles starting to sound better and better all the time. Yeah, that's I would do it anytime. Checking in from beautiful Columbus, Indiana. I've never been there. I'm curious. Why Aeroplan air transportation charge so high? Aeroplan from Germany to New York. I'm not sure how much is it. Maybe $100, I think, something like that. I could be wrong, but either way, if it was a little more expensive, I would fly it because of that Singapore Airlines soft product, and I would fly it just because of the experience my son had with them. They made that much of an impression on me. I really do like him. End of the year project, Matt Clausen. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to hear about it. Anyone tried La Campagna? All business to Europe. I've not even heard of that. Filmo's in the house, people. Hey, here is another question from Rowdy Rod. What are your initial thoughts on the new Alaska card? 3 times on foreign transactions is awesome. I think we're going to talk about the Alaska card in a little bit, but I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm not interested in Alaskan cards for anything but the bonus. So we'll see what the bonus is. I don't think I'll get it. I only have one Alaska flight out of Columbus, and that's to Seattle. Do I like Alaska miles? Oh, absolutely. I love them for One World Partners and for American Airlines. And I've transferred a lot of them from Amex to Hawaiian to Alaskan and already purchased the redemption. So love the miles. All right. One more question from my brother from another mother, Cesar Joel. He asked me, do I plan to cancel my new Amex Gold after a year? Probably not. If I can stand those credits and I can get back into the mindset where those credits are a necessary evil and I can find even a decent use for them, I may just be with Team Amex, man. I did really well with Amex for a long time. I got away from them, and I don't know if that was the best plan to get away from them. So I'm going to enjoy that 4X on dining and groceries. We'll see where that goes, but I have a feeling that's going to be pretty good. Catch Now Jay, good evening, Uncle Luke. Any plans for Christmas? Also, any theories on the drones? Christmas, we do what a lot of families are doing now. We have a blended family, so we end up doing like 3 Christmases. My wife's family's Christmas, our kind of extended family Christmas Eve, and then the morning when Santa Claus comes with Carlos, and then we eat Chinese food in the evening. So even if it is the same stuff we do, it's that magical time of year, man. So, oh, I'm sorry. There was another part to that. Where are we at here? Oh, theories about the drones. No, I don't have any theories. Listen, I no theories at all. But just let me share my overall feeling. I am not someone who necessarily trusts governments or our government, but I do have a lot of faith in the United States military to keep us safe from foreign drones. I don't think that's a legitimate attack on the United States with our military capabilities. So while I don't have any idea where those drones are coming from, I don't have any fear of what they're doing. And that's because I've seen the firepower of United States aircraft and what they can do in no time to anyone, anywhere in the world. Francis has a question for the group. Can you still transfer from Amex MR to Hawaiian to Alaska? Yes, Francis, you absolutely can. What's the points? What's up, man? Any way to get around Barclays 624? I can't get approved for Barclays, so I don't have that information. Vincent Pascual, Feliz Navidad. Thank you, sir. Just hit us with a $2 super chat. Vincent, we appreciate you coming around here, and I appreciate your super chat as well, man. Hope you're having a great holiday. King Sam, Alaska card is a 3X catch-all for us abroad. Yeah, if you are abroad or you live abroad, it sounds very, very interesting. Too bad the lounge and other benefits are Alaska-centric. Yeah. Here's the thing. For me, I don't like to do a bunch of speculation on cards. I really like to look at them after they've come out. And I'll be real honest, things like this, they've already announced it. I kind of compartmentalize this new Alaska card into somewhere where I'll think about it later. And I don't have any really initial thoughts on it. I do know that I probably won't be using an Alaskan Airlines card for my spend. You're welcome, Cesar. Anytime. Whoops. Okay, Eli Cervantes. Is it worth burning a 524 slot for that Hawaiian card or American Airlines card from Barclays? You're asking the wrong person, man. It is always worth burning a 524 slot for me. I get the card I want when I want it. I do not bend the knee for Chase 524 slots. I'll even take it a step further. I think if you've got 2, maybe 3 Chase cards, you don't need anymore unless you're doing the ink thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if that changed or went away one day. But no, it's worth an it's worth a 524 slot for me. Oh, the drones are going to mess with Santa's deliveries. Not here. They won't. Uh-oh, we have Carlos in the house, guys. We're going to take a break real quick from the questions, and we're going to get into these International Snick Snacks. Come over here, Carlos. Come over here. All right, guys, we got a new box yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it. Hold on. We're going to open it up.
I like this.
We're going to show you what's in it and where it's from. And we are going to taste 2 or 3 different Snick Snacks. And I'm going to show you where you can get in the description below if you want to order a subscription box from
trytreats.com.
Trytreats.com. You can. They're affordable for what they are, and it's kind of a cool product. I get them because me and Carlos try Snick Snacks from other countries, and whenever we see those Snick Snacks, it always reminds us, hey, remember when we were in Dublin and we had, what are they thing called?
Huh? What are you talking about?
In Ireland, what was those chocolate things called? Buenos.
Oh, yeah.
Buenos. So
they have those here.
yeah, they have them here now, and when we see them, we automatically think
Dublin.
Dublin. All right, let's see here. What we got? Let's open this up a little bit. Don't cover your face up. Here, hold it down. Okay, you're good. All right, guys. I'm trying to hear. Let me do this. Anybody know? I'm sure some people know. What flag is that? I bet a lot of people know that flag. Pretty popular in the travel space. That is the flag of, you know?
No, Father.
Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
When you open your box, you get, let me see here. You get stuff like a card with some information on Thailand, which I think which I think is pretty cool because you can go over it with your son. Some Thailand fun facts and some recipes. Some recipes for Thailand iced tea. Really just cool stuff. If you're into travel or your kid is. And then a list of what is in this box. We're not going to go over the list because we're going to show you. Here, you want to see. We're going to show. It looks like
Lays.
look. Let me try to get that focused in. So right now we see some chips. Those are different kind of Lays.
Oh. It has some.
Now this is what I want you to do, Charles. I want you to pick out 2 things for us to try. 2 things for right now. Yeah, we'll try them and we'll rate them. And there's some weird stuff.
Oh God, you broke it. You broke it.
What do you have there? No, not that. What do you have to try? All right, so let's.
Chocolito.
What is it? Hold on, let's set this down. All right, he's picked out a little Copico. Somebody in the chat will definitely.
We'll say that.
This says real coffee anytime, anywhere. I don't want you eating that. We're going to save these for when Carlos can have something with caffeine in it.
And that's right now.
Yeah, I don't need an 8-year-old hopped up on coffee. You want that one?
No.
Okay.
No.
How about this? Solar dried natural banana.
Banana.
Now, your dad doesn't eat bananas, so you can try it. Whoops.
I'm offended.
Okay, so we have solar dried natural banana.
Give me the banana.
Carlos is going to try it. Ooh, that looks good.
Looks like gummy.
Pull it out there. Show them one. It actually is.
It looks like a turd.
Well, it doesn't look the coolest, like the coolest treat in the world. Taste a little bit of it. I don't like bananas.
What?
Let's get a small bite. Come on. They don't want to wait all day. Bite it with your teeth.
Definitely not like a banana.
It's not like a banana. Let me smell it.
Nope. I'm gonna go spit it out.
Go spit it out.
Yes, I'm gonna spit
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Guys, not everything is a hit. Yeah. So Carlos did not like the Jeer a porn banana. He didn't like it. So we'll find something else for him to try. That was kind of funny. Usually he likes everything, but not that. And with the Asian stuff, it is a little bit different. So I think it's super cool that he does try this. And they sent us a lot of little things. Oh, he'll like this one. This is going to be a London roll. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a Hostess kind of deal. Sorry, guys, I don't. Yeah, so we'll have him try this when he gets back. A lot of the little coffee things And we have, this is, I don't know if I can get him to eat this. You guys see that? What does it say? It says, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just using my MacBook, but it says squid seafood snack. So we'll see what he'll eat. This, Charlie, I got this one. Try the London roll. That looks like a good roll.
Looks like a Twinkie.
Yeah, try it out. There's only one in there, so maybe you take a bite. I'll take a bite. Whoops.
Oh no,
What is that? We have more roasted seaweed.
No, I'm not trying it. That's on that thing made me sick.
Yeah, we did. Korea had some baked seaweed, and he didn't like it.
Feel it. It gets soft.
Oh, that's
it's really
cool.
soft.
Eat it now. Try it since you put your hands all over it. What's that mean? Good, but not great. Here, let me try. Let me see. No, that's good.
That
That's good.
aftertaste.
No, that's really good. Okay, I'm going to say the London roll is great. All right, Charles. One more thing. You want to try one of these chips? Just try one of the chips, and then we'll put it away.
I'm even trying to roll it.
You want the Lay's? All right, guys. If anybody out there can, this doesn't have any English on it, so.
It does right there.
Oh, it
That's
says
his leg.
extra barbecue. So it's chips, but it's I don't know if anybody can read Thai. I feel like somebody's going to be able to read it. My wife's on here.
Wait. Mama,
Okay.
I'm back, Mama. I'm back.
Hey.
I'm back, Mama.
So I'm gonna try one of these.
Looks good.
Oh wow. How do you describe that? I feel like this is it's what it looks like on here, like some sweet barbecue kebab type deal, like a sweet chili.
Like a 5 out of 10.
I like them. All right.
7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10.
7 out of 10. A little bit spicy.
0.5 out of 10.
Okay. So Charlie, where can they get these?
Try.com and no scratching part.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Ow, my feet. Ow. You broke my hand, Father. Don't make my hand.
All right. Thank you guys for letting me do that. That is a really cool thing for us to do. Okay, let me go back to some of these the coffee candy. Yeah, and I think I'll like it, but I don't really want him to have coffee. Coffee Co will wake your ass up. Okay, good. I'm gonna try some maybe tomorrow. And this London roll's really good. Oh man, Thailand's on the list. Yes, sir. See, John, sorry. I don't know if I'll ever get to Thailand because my wife isn't super crazy about going to Thailand, and I'm not going to go to Thailand. I'm not going to ask to go to Thailand by myself. Oh, Xavier hit us with a 10 spot. Xavier, super appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by and being around. David William did know the flag. Awesome. So you guys know, John R says Carlos wants to be a YouTuber. He wants to participate. He likes the International Snick Snacks. By the way, guys, there is a link in the description. I don't know exactly how much they cost for a subscription, but it is affordable, and it's really cool. I would probably get this just to have when people came over. It's just hey, what country do you want? Really cool, if you ask me. Thai iced tea is good stuff. Well, I haven't had it. I'm gonna have to try it out. Wong Wei just hit us with a 2-piece. Am I going to Thailand? Like I said, man, I don't have any plans. Don't trust me. I would love to go, especially to the beaches. Pandan flavor, one of my favorites. Is that what this is? Pandan flavor, extra barbecue. It was good. Take the family to Koh Samui. It's an option, man. We'll see. It's definitely a super cool destination. I've never heard anything but that Thai people are just tremendously friendly and hospitable and just great people to be around. I need to go with Dino here to the PIs to go to the Philippines. We'll see what that happens one day. Coffee candy. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can. I was waiting for that to happen. Kudos for tasting it. Yeah. I wouldn't. There's no, man. Somebody in here eats these. I guarantee it. Deformed Twinkie. Yeah, the London roll is good. I would eat it. Oh, that's my wife, the award-winning realtor in Central Ohio. She just got an award for being a big league realtor, and so if you want to buy a house in Central Ohio, let me know. I got a realtor for you. The Thai 7-Elevens. Yeah, we go to 7-Elevens over there. Yeah. So I hope you guys like that little. I try to make it as quick as possible for the International Snick Snacks. But what are you talking about? Scott LeRae is in the house, guys. Scott LeRae. Hey, if you have not watched Scott LeRae stuff, it's different. Scott is a retired veteran who started doing YouTube full time, and he's a real deal. So he walks the walk. And he does a lot of traveling, but where he kind of is unique in this space, at least to me, is he's specializes in the African space. So all kinds of crazy cool Africa trips, a bunch of places I've never even heard of. Scott, we have to go to Africa together sometime. I want to check it out. Yeah, a long way. It's Japan. We're definitely go. I've had 3 Japan trips booked and have not. Ricky's Travels in the house. Yeah, Dino. Let's go to PI, man. Let's do the PI sometime. You can sit in the back in economy, and I'll ride up front. Lexi and I say hi from Destin. What's up, Anthony James? Everybody loves Destin. Everybody in Ohio loves Destin. So let's talk about something else here, guys. I know this is not groundbreaking news, but have we all heard of the new Amex Business Platinum credit? If you haven't, we'll go over it really quick, and I'll just talk about why I think it is. In my opinion, it's positive news. I do believe that Business Platinum card is getting completely revamped sometime very close in the new year. Right now, they had expiration dates on the credits. And if you guys are familiar with the Platinum card, the Business Platinum card, it has a couple credits that most of us are not using. The Indeed credit and the Adobe credit are for particular items that most of us with very small businesses don't use. But this is a Hyatt credit, and it's a lot like the other Hyatt card credits, which you can say they're a pain in the butt, but I think they're simple enough for me to be full value. It's $50 a quarter, so $200 a year. Now, if you don't stay at Hyatt's, this might not be, really anything. But I do stay at Hyatt's. I like staying at Hyatt's. I've had fairly good experiences with Hyatt. So, and the same, I don't want to talk about it too much, but the same kind of strategies and workarounds with the other Hilton credits are working with this one as well. Yeah, Texas dog. It's a Hilton credit. Oh, what did I say? Hyatt? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's Hilton credit. If I said Hyatt, sorry, I mumble sometimes. But yeah, the workarounds and the techniques you guys have been using for your other Hilton credits are still working. I don't like to talk about that too much because I know the more we talk about them, the more we talk about them in the open, the faster they'll go away. And right now, I think this is really good for us with how we're, liquidating that credit and getting value from it. What's the point? Speculative transfer from Amex to Virgin Atlantic. I think it's a good idea. Normally, speculative transfers are not recommended by very many people. In my opinion, if you had a lot of travel to plan, I would speculatively transfer. I don't have a bunch of travel to plan, and I'm kind of points heavy, so I won't be transferring to Virgin. I think you're going to get a good deal because there's a lot of good stuff in Virgin right now. But for me, I don't think that 40% is worth it because I think there's a really good chance for me those points would be orphaned in Virgin for a long time. Yeah, Memphis Mike. It's a Hilton credit, and it's really easy to use, man. It's really easy to use, especially if you're staying at Hilton's. But for the sorry for the Business Platinum card overall, I'm actually kind of excited about it, and I'm positive about it. I preferred the Business Platinum over the personal just because I felt like the personal platinum really encouraged me to spend outside what I would normally spend. But I don't think the business platinum does that. The cell phone credit is just $10 a month, easy to use. This Hilton credit, the airline incidental fee, we all know how to take advantage of that. I just think it gets a little simpler and a little easier to use. So I'm a big fan of the Amex Business Platinum card, and I know there's been a lot of videos about it recently or lately. But if you can get the Business Platinum by the end of the month and get some of these credits taken off of it, you can triple dip on that card. So you can end up getting 2024 benefits and credits, use them in 2025 as well. And before you make a decision whether you're going to keep it, you can use them again in 2026. So if you're looking for whether it's a good time to get the Amex Business Platinum, I think that's a good credit. And I think I'm going to be honest, I think if they get rid of the Dell credit, it'll be good for everybody. How many of these things do you need? I mean, what? I run out of stuff to get at Dell. I did get this microphone, but I don't particularly like the Dell credit. So if you do, I think it's going away. I definitely think it's going away. The unfortunate part of it, I think also the 35% airline bonus is going away. Reason why I say the reason why I say that is they pretty much took it off all the language and hid it back in the terms and conditions. And the last time they did that was with the gold business card, and that had a 25% airline bonus. So I think that's going away, and I think it's going away really soon. Cartagena recommendations. I've never been. I think I'm taking John R down there pretty soon. We're going to find him a wife down there. But I've always heard stay in the walled city. I think it's called a walled, whatever it's called. It's the walled city. But there's also an Intercontinental that's pretty close. That looks good. I've never been there, so take that with a grain of salt. Vince Alvarez P2 got a big offer for the Platinum. Bit high, so we're waiting. Yeah, that's a lot of spend, man. Derek says, if you were required to go to a one card setup, what would it be? I've had this question asked, and I think I've done some videos on it. And I think the easiest answer is the Capital One Venture X. Although I could see folks doing okay with a Chase Sapphire Reserve as well. And the argument for the Chase Sapphire Reserve is they have so many Chase offers for the categories that you might not earn as much, but you'll get stuff like 7% back at Sunoco gas stations, or there's enough of those offers to make that card pretty powerful. Rich with Points. You guys know Rich with Points. He's got that sweet website where you can kind of calculate your spend and all that good stuff. Will another credit be incoming if they're losing Dell and Indeed? Yeah, there's going to be a bunch. I think they're going to rearrange this joker. I think they'll extend Dell, but I think it's going away. I think they're just going to extend it for a short time while they secure other partners. And guys, those credits are going to be hit or miss. They're not going to work out for everybody, and they may not work out at all for you. But I'm excited about where that one's going. I would be excited if they just kind of mimic the consumer platinum and gave us a $200 fine hotels and resorts credit. That would be really cool. Memphis Mike just completed a sub. There you go, man. Don't stop. Be aggressive. Called booked a Finnair flight, canceled it. Book Iberia, canceled that too. Yeah, I'm a big canceler, man. The more I use it, the more I think the City SP is the best card for most people. Hey, the City Strata Premier is a tough, strong card. Very tough. See, John R. ready to go to Columbia, baby. I'll go. I would like to go. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Wonder if anyone's still getting results from Danny the Deal Guru's 100K gold link. Doesn't seem to be working anymore as afford it. I know a lot of people got in on that. The only thing about that is you have, when you talk about some of these links, you have to mention with talking about them that that's not a normal link, and there is some risk to using links like that. That link was either a leaked link or it was a created link. And what I mean by that is someone artificially created that link in some way. And all I'm saying is there is probably some risk to applying for some of these off the wall links with American Express. Obviously there's reward there, but I think there's also risk. The risk, I could be blowing that out of proportion. The risk could be really small, but there is still risk there. Ricky got the Hawaiian Airlines card. Nice work, Ricky. Oh, Rodrigo could not get it to work. Yeah. There's the other Uncle Luke. Is there a site that lists the lowest points need for my 3 bucket list flights? First class, Singapore, Etihad, Emirates. I like seats.aero. And that's what I use. I don't know if you could just search for, and I know I think they have all 3 of these carriers in seats.aero. So I would look there first. Get if you don't want to, you can use it without getting a paid subscription, but you can only search, fairly recent schedules, but enough to where you can use it and see if it's worth paying for. I pay for mine. I think it's worth it. One of the best card setups would be the Ink Plus, the Chase Ink Plus. Yeah, I think you're right, Vincent. Scott Leray, loving the City Prestige. Very interested to see what City in a premium space, I think is good for all of us. Texas Dog just hit us with a 2 spot. He says he agrees Rich with Points has a killer website. Check out richwithpoints.com. He's got a widget on there, a super cool site. Play with it. It's free. I use it. I love it. Keith just used $50 on his Business Platinum towards my checkout in a Hilton this morning. Rest went to a charge on the Hilton Business. Yeah, good, man. Got a $60 credit on the Hilton Biz. Nice, man. I'm not mad at those Hilton credits. I'm not mad at them at all, man. I think they're, for those of us that stay in Hiltons, I mean, I think there's tons of value there. It's cash. Love Capital One, have Saver and Venture, but I really only travel domestically. Any tips? Yeah, learn your airline alliances. You can buy a lot of domestic flights with those international airline partners. Stick around here at this channel. We talk about them all the time. Fat Stacks Academy. Couldn't get that link to work. Okay, he's on about the Danny the Deal Guru. How I got it to work was I ended up going incognito on my phone. That was the only way I got it to work. And it might have been with Safari. I think I had to switch browsers a couple times. The link worked for me yesterday, but account linkage issue still okay. Yeah, I think Ian's got the issue where it keeps loading his wife's information. Just got the Amex Biz Platinum with a giant $250,000 welcome bonus. Baba Fist, good work, man. Awesome. Whoops. See, I hit the like button. Yeah. Speaking of that, it's 119 people, 113 people. Guys, hit the like button, please. It really helps out how the stream goes and all that good stuff, and makes me feel like I'm doing something good. Would I get the Business Plat 250K, or what? I don't ever wait. Here's my thing, guys. You guys, the guys that are around here for a while, they know whenever somebody says, should I do this now or wait? I don't wait. If you want the Business Platinum and you can hit that spend on 250K, get it. I would not wait for a refresh. We don't know if a refresh is ever going to come. But also the refresh might come with a $900 annual fee. So get it under the $695, get those credits spent, and then get the new credits. Always get it now. I don't follow a roadmap, and here's let me speak on that real quick. I don't think anybody's wrong for doing a roadmap. It's very smart, very intelligent, very strategic. But once you have your 4 or 5 cards that you're going to use forever, once you have your Chase trifecta, or you have your Amex trifecta, or your Capital One, whatever, then in my opinion, it is all targets of opportunity. Something comes out you want. And I say that because, let's face it, guys, if you're a Chase guy and you've got the Chase trifecta, you could take a picture of every other credit card in the world and put it on the wall and throw a dart at it every 3 months. And whatever you hit, that's what you apply for every 3 months. After 3 years, you're not going to do any better or worse than the guy with the straight up strategic, roadmap and very, very analytical. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to get bonuses, and you're always going to revert back to your main setup. So I wouldn't wait. I don't wait. I'm not an impatient guy. There's things that make sense to wait for. This credit card game does not seem like it's worth it for me. I just said something about 524 not mattering to me. Would I like the Chase Sapphire Reserve business version? I think that's going to be a great card, money card. I'm not going to wait on it. If I really want it and it's that great, I'll just change a Ink Unlimited to it. I don't wait. I get those points in my hand and I use them, and I laugh and get some sun and have all these inside jokes from overseas with my wife and kids and all that stuff. And I don't wait. Do it now. Yeah, Kid Cat's going to rock that gold card before he cancels the second gold. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. You can only book Singapore first class through the Singapore website. The lowest is Hong Kong to Singapore for around $40K. That's not bad. That's to get you a taste, get you experience. But even then, I think through the Singapore website, you can get those Singapore suites. Very tough to get, but you can get them for a respectable amount of Singapore Airlines miles, or KrisFlyer miles, I think they're called. And it's funny story. I was sitting somewhere one day and I got a notification from one of these blogs that tons of Singapore suites available on the A380, New York to Frankfurt. And I look at it, I go, oh man, we can go there. So I text my wife and say, hey, you want to get 2 tickets and have a suite, and send her some pictures? And she goes, why would we do that? I don't know. Or how would we get back? Like, who cares how we get back? I would do that trip just to go in those suites, have a bunch of fun on the airplane, go to Frankfurt for a couple of days and fly right back. It would be great. But she didn't understand. I think if I asked her that now, she'd say, book that joker. Keith, thank you, sir. Don't forget to use all your credits before the end of the year. Just funded by United Travel Bank with my Amex business card. Nice move. That's definitely one of the easier ways to liquidate that airline credit for sure. Vincent, speaking of waiting, what do you think of waiting for the Hilton cards to offer a free night as part of the bonus again? Now, that might be my exception, and this is why I think it could be. We kind of know that free night certificate bonus offer is coming. When is it coming? I don't know. But yeah, I think that might make sense because we know they do it. So maybe it might make sense to wait on it because those certificates are so valuable. Speaking of the Hilton cards, this is what I think I'm going to do with my Hilton cards. I downgraded my Aspire card. Right now I have the no annual fee Hilton card. What I think I'm going to try to do, and I don't know if I can do it or not, because I want to upgrade the Hilton card to the Surpass January 1st. I want to spend $15K on it. I want to get that free night certificate. And if I can do that by May, which should be easy, I want to then upgrade it again to an Aspire card. That way I'll have $15K spend on it. I only need 15 more K spend on the Aspire for that $30K spend free night certificate. Plus the free night certificate the Aspire comes with. So I would, by the time summer ends, I should have 3 free night certificates. Let me know if you think that would work. Can I upgrade a Surpass after 6 months? I don't know. We'll see. FRA's first class terminals, big league. Yeah, you're right, man. And plus Germany's just so cool. You get back from Frankfurt on Lufthansa. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because you just book it last minute. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, I like that. Talk about the gold card. I did a video on the gold card. I got the gold card again. We have talked about the no lifetime language for that. We talked about that it does come with risks. And we had a question whether I was going to keep it. I have not. I wouldn't say I flip flopped on the gold card because the negatives of the gold card still exist. And I've always said there were positives to it as well. And I don't think you can earn on any other card like you can the gold card. So I think for this year, I always say I'm almost out of subs, and then I keep getting more subs. So I think when I'm out of subs, I'm going to really appreciate the gold card. And I say that while I'm working on 4 sign-up bonuses right now. I'm working on the City Business American Airlines card, almost done with that. I'm working on the Navy Federal More Rewards card bonus, and I'm working on this Amex Gold card bonus, and I'm working on a 4th card that I haven't mentioned yet. And I'm kind of waiting. I'm doing a video on it, so I'm waiting for a couple things to happen, and then I'll bring that up. But right now, I'm working on four sign-up bonus at the same time. But it's Christmas time, so. Texas Dog says, why spend $30K on the Aspire? Instead, get an Aspire and 2 Surf. Here's the deal. You go from the no annual fee card to a Surpass. You spend $15K. You get 1 free night certificate. Take that same card, you upgrade it to a Surpass, and they still count that $15K spend. So you only need 15 more K spend to get another free night certificate. The Aspire comes with a free night certificate. So doing the upgrade in that order and that spend, for 30 grand in spend, you'll get 3 free night certificates, which I guess is the same as you're saying. Get 2 Surpasses but I don't want 3 Hilton cards. I don't want that. Yuri does the Surpass to Aspire 30K thing in between custom cash apps. Yeah, you're right. Yuri does it all, man. Yuri is the legend. Oh, quick question from Leo. I'm making a mileage run for Star Alliance Gold tomorrow. Should I spend the extra 5K for mileage plus platinum? 1K out of the question. I will never, ever recommend anyone doing any type of mileage run. It will never make sense to me. I will never let these programs or these credit cards trick me into spending on something like that. And I don't go for airline status because I book the flight I want now. I know I'm privileged to be able to do that, but I don't worry about airline status because I'm not going to fly economy anymore. So why would I need airline status if I'm just booking first class anyway? Yeah, what's the point? That's a good that you bring up the 1 year law. That 1 year law might be for new cards. So I'll have to figure that out, but you're right. But I think the 1 year law, and I don't remember what it's called, but I think that might be for brand new cards. But I definitely want diamond status when I go to Italy this year. Well, yeah, Leo, I don't recommend doing mileage runs. And if you do, that's great. I wouldn't go overboard. Yeah, good point, Ian. Yeah, I've had the card for a few years, so it's not in the first year. And upgrades and downgrades you don't have to generally wait for the years for those. Let me see. Okay, guys, here's another one. I'm going to be selfish here. I'm going to take a step up of your time. I'm really super close to my biggest YouTube goal I've ever had, and that is 20,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider it, because we are at, I'm going to look, 19,791, and I wanted to get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year because I had kind of capped my progress to the end of 2024. And I was considering considering not doing this anymore if I couldn't make this goal. So I really want to push and try to get a few more subscribers before the end of the year. And if we can hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll be super happy. If you're not subscribed, consider it. I do put out consistent content. I do try to look at things from different perspectives, and I do try to give a wider variety of content than some people. And I consider myself legitimate. I walk the walk. I use these credit cards. I have 40 credit cards. I have credit cards people don't normally get. I do make the travel. I do make the redemptions, and I do talk about that kind of stuff. So if you are not subscribed, think about it, man. Like Ian says, let's go. Keith, you start with the Aspire for the annual free night, then downgrade to Surpass. Spend. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah. So start with the Aspire. You're getting a free night. Downgrade to the Surpass. Blow through 15K spend, and then upgrade it back to the Aspire. It's almost the same thing what I'm talking about, but yeah, we're lucky to have those techniques and strategies right now. Yeah, Ben, I got 12 more days, man. I need to hit it hard. It's also the 12 busiest days, so we're going to try to put out some really good content in the next 12 days, and I've got a couple really good things in the pipeline, and a little bit different than some people. Couldn't get the upgrade offer on Hilton Honors, so I canceled last month. I understand. I did cancel one of my Hilton Honors. I don't want to carry 2 Hilton cards anymore. ATB got 4 Hilton cards this year. I got a sub on each. Nice work. I like your style. I have done that. I have had all the cards. And I think the Hilton cards make so much sense. I think they're great cards. Ricky says he can never make the math make sense for mileage runs. I have done mattress runs for Hyatt. That's one of my biggest pet peeves with Hyatt is they do a fantastic job convincing folks to do things they wouldn't normally do for that globalist status. 20-night challenge for globalist. I needed 3 more nights, so I went for it. And I'm not saying it will never make sense, because sometimes with the hotels, sometimes it will make sense. I just kind of don't allow myself to even attempt it, because I don't want I don't want to play by the rules. I want to play by my own rules. Yeah, M2s. Thank you for the compliment. Consistent, and some, I take inspiration from people, so it's not all original. I do take inspiration, but I think even with the homage videos, I can put Uncle Luke's spin on it and make it my own. So I appreciate that comment, man. What's this? Do you need to apply that? No, you don't. Once you have an FNC, it goes on your Hilton account. It won't be attached to your credit card account. Philmo says if you don't subscribe to Luke, stop wasting your life and get it done. I agree, man. We have a great community here, and it's nice to be part of it. Now that Citi might have American Airlines as a transfer partner, will you get rid of Capital One? That's a really good question, man. And that's one that my emotions might get involved, because Capital One is my oldest credit line right now, and I just have some type of unnecessary loyalty to Capital One, even though if Citi gets American Airlines, it would make a lot more sense for me to use those Citi cards quite a bit more than it would for Capital One. My argument for Capital One is, in my opinion, the Capital One Venture X is a net neutral annual fee card for me. It doesn't cost me anything, and it gets me into my favorite lounge. So in theory, I might split that with you. I would use the Citi cards a lot more often, but I keep that Venture X just for the credit, the portal credit, the bonus points, bonus miles, and the lounge access. Great question, though. Hyatt does, not gonna lie, they've got me a few times. They do a great job. Hyatt, let me go back. Hyatt will have these guys booking rooms and not staying there. And I know it would make sense in some certain situations for some people, but just look at that as a service thought. They've got dudes spending miles and money on rooms, and they're not going to stay there. It's pretty crazy, man. Team M2s. Videos have inspired me to walk the walk. Just booked Finnair business class. Man, in December too, dude. M2s, that's a big league redemption, dude. Helsinki is I've never been there, but I'm sure it's a super cool place. And you are doing it, man. Good job. Congratulations. Thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Yeah, why get rid of a good thing when you have them all? You can get all the Hilton cards, which is really cool. Yeah, and gotten over 6,000 in value as a globalist, and I mean, it's going to be worth it for some people. Not everyone. Would you get a Southwest Companion Pass? I have not tried, and I think it's one of the best benefits in the game by far. It's awesome, but I don't really fly Southwest. I don't really care about my 524 status, and I take 2 people with me. So yeah, I guess one would be a companion. It's something that if the opportunity presented itself, I would consider it, but I'm not really looking for that opportunity. Oh, the new Capital. Anybody been to the new Capital One lounge place in DCA? I have not. Hey, Charles. Hey, Uncle Luke, how you doing tonight? Just tuned in. Charles, we're in it, man. We're having a good Thursday. We've had a pretty good live so far. A lot of awesome guys in here. Yeah. What's the points? The international catch-all card is a really good. The VX, it does fit that perfectly. Yeah, you're right. Until this new premium Alaska card, I just don't think I would get a card, an Alaska credit card, just to spend overseas. I don't spend that many days overseas. Some people do. Yeah, you're right, Ian. I don't like the Southwest setup, so yeah, it makes sense to get the suite upgrades with Hyatt for sure. Keith is in a Hyatt right now. Nice, dude. I was in what did I just stay at? Oh, I stayed at a Hyatt Regency last weekend in Columbus. And listen, I don't know if it was 8,000. It was 8,000 points. You can't beat it for 8,000 points. Could not beat this room. Big room. Nothing fancy, but it was clean. It was nice. Kind of a cool view of downtown Columbus. What's up, Leo? Oh, it's definitely awesome. Okay. Oh, Helsinki. Yeah, good. I'd love to go there. Supra, thank you for putting us on to IHG. Be staying at the Kimpton Shinjuku tonight. Man, you guys, listen, you guys should be, there's guys in here that are absolutely killing it. That Kimpton Shinjuku is, I've never been there, but I've looked at it, looked into it. That's an awesome property, man. I congratulations, man. You guys are big leaguers. Yeah. Suite upgrade gives you all that good space. Anyone know what kind of sign-up bonus the new Alaska card is going to offer? I'm going to guess triple figures, man. I'm going to guess 100,000. I think it's going to be a big time one. I definitely do think that. Because I think you can get 75 on some of them now, and if this is going to be higher annual fee, I think we should be looking at 100K. Wong Wei's been there. Oh, he's been to Shinjuku. Yeah, I can't wait to go, man. I'm jealous of you guys. Yeah, Keith's at a Hyatt Regency. Hyatt Regency, man, is a in my opinion, it's the sweet spot for Hyatt. The points are so cheap, and the properties are generally really good. Ricky, what had me staying at the Regency Columbus? My wife got an award at a realtor banquet thing. So it was like formal and dressy, and she put me in a suit and she wore a dress, and we had dinner and drinks and all that, and she got an award for being a big time realtor. Oh, here we go. What are your thoughts on the Chase? Okay, this is going to be controversial, guys. Strap in, because I don't normally talk about stuff like this, but you asked, Rodrigo. This is my thoughts on the ink train nerfing lately. Guys, this ink train has been around for like 10 years, and the credit card points and miles atmosphere or stratosphere or ecosystem didn't used to talk openly about a lot of these things. this is just my opinion. I think when people started making videos over and over about it, and I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact Chase watches these videos. But when people start making videos over and over about this, and they can watch with their own eyes that people are teaching people to game this system in such a simple and obvious way, it goes away. That's why sometimes I say, we're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about that. You can find out these things, but it's a generally good, better business to not have a how-to guide on to manipulate the rules and over again. And that's why that's probably, and that's, in my opinion, that's why that strategy is getting harder to use. And people can say, don't blame me. It's just been out there. But here's the thing, that ink train's been around more than 10 years, and people have been using it steadily for over 10 years just themselves. But you never saw video and video and video over and over again, and being super blatant and kind of over the top. And hey, get an ink card every month. And I'm guilty of it too. I did it. I got 6 Chase business cards in 6 months, in 5 months or something a while back. And, I made videos about it, but I think that's why it's getting nerfed. Chase never has a problem with people doing these things. They have a huge problem with people promoting these things. Same as the office supply stores with the ink cash. I know for a fact Chase does not want folks instructing people to do that. So that's my opinion. Maybe people get their feelings hurt from that, but I don't think anybody cares. I mean, nobody that's doing that cares if it goes away. They just want the content. Hyatt Place Theater Airport was impressive for 5,000 points in Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt has a lot of cool airports right next to it. A free drink at the bar for being Discoverist. I never got anything for Discoverist. Yeah, Texas dog, loose lips, sink ships. And that's why, like, if you guys see these meetups and these different things where it's more of a private setting, you'll get some crazy, really nice information from people. But it's the kind of information that's not going to be public for 10,000 viewers or 20,000 viewers. So there's still a lot of really cool things to do in this game. Looking forward. Yeah, man, you're going to love that Kimpton. Kimptons are really cool. Okay, Uncle Luke's got one. Emirates to Brazil for Carnival. Bangkok to Dubai, 12-hour first class. Weekend layover in Dubai, and then to Dubai to Brazil, first class. That's a big league redemption. If you can do it, I think that's a lot of flying. That's a lot of luxury too. I'd like to hear about that. Yeah, Ian says he's still rolling on the train, and I think some people are not going to be affected by it. I don't condone making video after something that we all know is there's nothing wrong with doing with applying for ink cards, but we know it's a glitch in the matrix, and maybe you don't stick that in Chase's face for 6 months. I don't know. Charles, what's nerfing about? There's data points that suggest Chase is making it more difficult to get multiple ink cards. Data points suggest that folks are not being able to just get a new ink card every 3 months like they were for a very long time. Yeah, a lot of us got to, the ink cards are great. They're, and here's the thing. What's funny is they're great even if you're not abusing it. Like just getting an ink card every year is a great way to take advantage of those great cards. Getting them once a month, it's a great way to get shut down. And that was the other thing about Chase for a lot of years, and a lot of people warned me about. Chase will let you get 6 ink cards in 5 months, but Chase might also just shut your whole business account down after. They'll let you do it and then say, okay, no more. And for a lot of Chase people, that's not worth ending their relationship with Chase. Vincent says he was at a Chase branch a couple years ago. And the banker pulled out an Amex Gold from his wallet. Yeah, you're right. Those the marketing teams, and from all these banks, they are aware of these videos. They are aware of them, and they're not shy to reach out and say, "Hey, that's not something I want people talking about with our products." So and they also have, I don't want to get too much into it, but there are folks that don't have referral links because those banks don't like the way they talk about them. Ricky says he's been to 6 different meetups. It can confirm. You learn a lot of good stuff. If you guys were on my last live 2 weeks ago, a guy asked me to show up to his meetup in Dublin, Ohio. And I showed up, and just in 5 minutes, I'd learned something that I didn't know that might be a game changer for me in 2025. So I've already started putting it to work, but it might be a really big deal. And I would have never thought of doing it. Yeah, Texas Dog, you're right. I always said the Chase Inc. Cash Card is the pound for pound champion credit card for me. It's the best no annual fee card I can think of. It is truly a way to get 5x UR points on almost everything, and you can have multiples. I learned helping my P2 get inks was necessary to hold some money. Yeah, well, and data points suggest holding money in some Chase business accounts has a positive effect, maybe a small positive effect. But I went a step further. I bought a CD with Chase. I have business checking accounts, business savings. I have every kind of product that's not too hard to just get. I went and got it just to solidify that Chase relationship. Now they're my main bank too, so. Hilton gift cards currently showing as inventory outage online, so we broke it already. Well, again, if everybody makes a video that says, "Hey, this is the new benefit. This is how you benefit from it. This is how you liquidate it." People think that, oh, this is such a niche community. It's just not very many people. We don't know if that's true or not. If 10,000 people go get their Hilton gift cards, it might not be a great thing. We need a forum for meetups. I agree, man. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. Not something I would want to moderate or run, but I agree. I love the meetups. I think they're really cool. And I'm not a social person, but I'll show up to a meetup. Where are you seeing Emirates flights like that for 180K? I haven't looked at Emirates for a while. I do know you can still get 97K. You can get the Newark to Athens in first. I'm not sure. Again, I would check out seats.aero for Emirates. All right, guys, we got 119 people in the chat. If you have not hit that like button, slap that like button for me, please. We're probably going to finish this up in 5 or 10 minutes. So if you do have any questions or anything you want to speak about or type about, let me know. Sonny B, you're legit right here, man. Chase is so 2021. City is really on the up. I agree, man. And I'm excited about what City's going to offer with their whatever is going to replace the City Prestige. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is a good redemption, I think. I think I might want to do that with my wife at some point. It's business. Okay, and then First. Yeah, I think First is where it's at there, man. Really splurge with those points. Now, like I said, I think we're going to travel a little less, but we're definitely going to stack it up when we do travel. I got some really cool stuff in mind that I want to do. Sunny B says Hyatt lost a lot of value. Hilton's gained. Chase is going down. Amex is, yeah, for some people it went up. For some people it didn't. and Chase is going up. I agree, man. And Capital One seems to go up incrementally. They seem to go up just a little tiny bit, I think. Vince, think about making a change. United 1K, 78 flights in 1 year. That's a warrior. I think about switching to Alaska Air loyalty. Thoughts? Again, man, I don't have any thoughts on airline loyalty because I don't have any at all. I don't even have Alaska. I have one Alaska flight here. I think it's a great program. I think United might be more valuable because they have such a bigger, a lot more different opportunities with Star Alliance. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion on that, man, because I'm never going to fly 78 flights in a year. Have you ever heard of anyone spending their way out of pop-up jail? Here's the thing about pop-up jail, and my stomach's about to explode, so we're going to end this pretty soon. Sorry for grossing anybody out, but the thing about pop-up jail, when people say you have to spend your way out of it, pop-up jail is Amex's way of regulating you. If you're going too fast or you're not beneficial, they're going to slow you down. Pop-up jail isn't forever, and pop-up jail isn't for every card. That's Amex's way of saying, hey, you're not ready for the Aspire pop-up. Or, hey, you've gotten 3 cards. Let's go ahead and spend on them before you get another one pop-up. That's my opinion. And I think it seems legit, but I think Amex's way of kind of regulating you and doing that is with pop-up jail. All right, guys, my stomach is killing me. I'm going to get off here. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I super appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. It means everything to me. I appreciate all the super chats. You guys are awesome. This is our last live until 2025, but I will put out some community posts when we have another live. Thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you.